Hey everyone, guess where I am? I'm on the snowy slope of Aspen. I'm going skiing. Want to come skiing with me? Come on.
Okay, so maybe we're not going skiing, but we're going to create, using STEM, our very own ski slope. So, what we're going to start with is your little mini popsicle sticks and one piece of pipe cleaner. I am going to show you how to make your skier. So, the first thing you're going to do is fold your pipe cleaner in half. Then, you're going to take the tip and you are going to coil it around like so. Straighten it up. That's going to make the head of your skier. You can also twist these a little bit so it stays. Then you're going to pull them apart like that. Now I'm going to measure and say that's about where I want my first arm to be, and I'm going to twist that up. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this arm. Make sure your arms are the same length. Oh, I almost made one bigger than the other. Scientifically, there are very few humans that are perfectly symmetrical. So most people have one foot that's bigger than another one, but don't do that with your little ski man. Okay, so here we go so far. Now I am going to twist what we call his torso so that we can make it to the leg area. So I'm going to keep twisting just a little longer. And then the final step is I'm going to twist this in, or fold it in, sorry. And then I'm going to fold this one in. Yes, the legs look a little long. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, so there's one leg, there's the other. And the last thing you have to do is just bend a little bit of the foot upward so that you have something the glue can stick to. So there's your little ski man. So then what you're going to do is you're going to dab a little bit of Elmer's glue, some white glue on each ski, and glue your man down. Now, because glue takes time to dry, I have some that are already glued. Now, some of you might want to make little snowboarders as well. So I made myself a little snowboarder and I made myself my little ski man. Aren't they so cute? I just love them. So the next thing you need to do is to create your slope. I did this, I'm going to do this using one piece of cardboard. The first thing I'm going to do before I cut anything is I'm going to measure my white paper, make sure it's the same length as my cardboard, and it is. And if you notice, right here, I put a blue line. What I did was I held this board up at different angles to see what it would take to make my ski man ski. Okay, so I kind of said, okay, well, that's how it will make my ski man ski, the angle that it will take. So then I measured about how far off the ground that was, and I made a little measurement. I made a line there. I'm actually going to take this. I'm going to use one side of my scissors. I'm not going to go all the way through. I'm just going to pierce one side of the cardboard in a straight line. The reason for this is when you do that, now you can bend your cardboard. So your ski slope will stay, okay? The next thing you are going to do is take your white paper, and I'm using some tape. I find that that's the easiest thing, but I am going to tape. Well, actually, where I made that little cut, I am going to cut there. And on this side, I am going to cut there. Because I want this to be able to fold separately. So it has to be able to fold separately and not be bound. So now I am going to straighten this out. And I am going to fold this side over. And I'm going to tape right there. So here's my tape. This is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. And then I'm going to fold this side over. It's like wrapping a present, right? How many of you are wrapping presents? I bet you are. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to actually bend this before I fold inward to make sure that it bends okay, and it will also kind of hold it in place. So bend before you tape. If you tape first and then bend, you're going to find that you're in some trouble because it's going to rip your paper. Same thing here. Bend. So now I have my little slope. Now it might be fun to make little trees along your slope and to decorate it. You can also put the little flags just like they have during the Olympics. So now you can also use your toothpicks for the flags, so you can poke them in and make your little flags. And also, you are going to want to make sure that this stays. So what I do to make it stay is I just tape it in place because you don't want it not high enough so that your skier or snowboarder doesn't actually ski or snowboard, right? And then the last thing you do is test it out. Whoop, there he goes. Yeah, so it needs to make sure that you have enough tape so that your skier goes. Then you will make some trial runs to see what happens, what distance your skier goes without pushing at all and with pushing with a little bit of force, right? How fun. I hope you have fun and enjoy your time making your ski slope.